According to the government's own review, the Roberts Bank Terminal 2 project would be one of the most damaging developments to biodiversity in the Salish Sea, impacting hundreds of at-risk species from shorebirds to marine crustaceans, and most notably, threatened populations of Chinook salmon and southern resident killer whales. Not only would RBT2 destroy eelgrass habitat that's incredibly important rearing grounds for all 5 species of Pacific salmon, but this expansion from the existing Port of Vancouver shipping terminal here would create more barriers for juvenile salmon to access shallow nearshore habitat, which is going to force them into deeper waters where they're more easily preyed upon by predators. While this terminal blocks access for juvenile salmon coming down from these rivers, it also creates a bottleneck for returning adult salmon, which can have an especially detrimental impact on threatened populations of Lower Fraser and Thompson River Chinook, the primary food source for the 73 remaining individuals of endangered southern resident killer whales. Not only does this impact to their primary food source violate the terms of the Canadian Species at Risk Act, or SARA, but this development would increase shipping tanker traffic twofold, exposing these whales to a noisier and more hostile environment to exist and recover in. Now, the developers of RBT2 claim to be able to offset these impacts through restoration efforts elsewhere, but the devil's in the details here, as most of these planned efforts would be focused in areas other than where construction is taking place. Extinction cannot simply be offset, so what's the point of restoring habitat other than that which is critical to these species' survival? Take a moment to sign the petition, the link in our bio, so we can create a better world for these fish, these whales, and everything else that depends on them, ourselves included.